They froze when the lights came on. Not the soft, forgiving kind of light, the kind that finds fingerprints and tells the truth. He snarled first. Always him. You saw nothing. His voice was sharp enough to cut glass, practiced enough to pretend this was my mistake. I smiled. That was the moment everything changed, because I had already finished what I came to do. Before this, I was a quiet life with edges filed smooth. I paid bills early. I kept promises. I believed in shared calendars and Sunday dinners. I believed in him. We had built a life that looked solid from the outside, keys on the same ring, names on the same lease. A future spoken out loud, like a contract that couldn't be breached. I trusted him the way you trust gravity. I didn't imagine it would drop me. She was a colleague. Harmless. A name I heard often enough to ignore. That's how betrayal prefers to arrive, familiar, smiling, invited. The changes were small, surgical, a phone angled away, a laugh that didn't reach his eyes, late meetings that produced no notes, no follow-ups, just exhaustion that smelled like someone else's perfume. I noticed the way he corrected himself mid-sentence, the way he stopped saying, "We?" The way guilt sharpened his temper. I didn't accuse, I observed. Suspicion isn't loud, it's patient. I followed routine, not instinct. That's how you catch the truth without warning it. The door was unlocked. The room was wrong, not messy, rehearsed. They didn't notice me at first. They were too busy congratulating themselves on secrecy. Something inside me went still, not broken, not screaming. Focused. Pain didn't rush in. Clarity did. I cataloged everything, the words, the posture, the arrogance of being unafraid in a space that used to be mine. That was the exact second love drained out of me and strategy took its place. I didn't confront him. I thanked him for dinner that night. I kissed his cheek. Silence is camouflage. I gathered what he forgot to hide: emails, timelines, overlapping stories that contradicted each other, just enough to matter. I learned where the money moved and why it moved late at night. I changed nothing he would notice. I adjusted one small system he relied on without understanding. A swap so minor, it felt like fate when it failed him. I documented everything: screenshots, backups, witnesses who didn't know they were witnesses. I slept well. Revenge is lighter than grief when carried correctly. The event was crowded, public. He liked an audience when he felt powerful. That's when I stepped forward. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse. I presented facts like gifts wrapped in evidence. The room shifted. People leaned in. Phones came out. Authority arrived with questions he couldn't answer fast enough. His confidence collapsed in stages. First disbelief, then bargaining, then fear. She tried to leave. She couldn't. Consequences have doors that only open inward. He looked at me like I was a stranger. I looked back like a mirror. "Please," he said, finally, not to them, to me. I felt nothing. Exactly as promised. After there was quiet, the good kind, the earned kind, I walked home alone, lighter than I had been in months, not because he suffered, but because I didn't. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't break. I replaced grief with precision and let the world do the rest. Justice doesn't always wear a robe. Sometimes it smiles, turns out the light, and leaves you with exactly what you built. He told me I saw nothing. He was wrong. I saw everything. And now, so does everyone else.